Hello students. After the discussion on mole concept, atomic mass, molecular mass, molar mass, let us discuss some problems related to the mole concept. Let us discuss first problem. First problem, calculate the mass of one atom of C14, one molecule of N2, one molecule of water, 100 molecules of sucrose. Let us do this one by one. Let us talk about the first problem, that is calculate the mass of one atom of C14. C14 is the isotope of carbon. As we know that 1 mole of substance consists of 6.022 to 10 raised to 23 numbers in that. So 1 mole of C14 consists of this much of particle, and the mass of 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 atoms of carbon is equal to its gram atomic mass, and the gram atomic mass for carbon 14 is 14 gram. So this is 14 gram is the mass of this much number of atoms. So what will be the mass of one atom? That is 14 divided by this value. So we'll get a value that is 2.32 into 10 raised to minus 23 gram. That means you can imagine that how much small is the atom, because one atom of C12 have mass 2.32 into 10 raised to minus 23 gram. That means that much smaller size is the mass. That means smaller size is the carbon 14 atom. Let us discuss the second one. Second one, that is calculate the mass of one molecule of N2. N2 is the nitrogen molecule. So when we are talking about molecule, we have to take a gram molecular mass. In the previous question, it is atom, so we are taking out gram atomic mass. Here it is a molecule, therefore we are taking gram molecular mass. So as we have discussed that 1 mole of a molecule consists of 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules, and the mass is equal to, that is gram molecular mass. What is the gram molecular mass of nitrogen molecule? That is 28 gram. How you got 28 gram? Because the mass of atomic mass for nitrogen is 14, and N2 means 2 nitrogen. So mass of one nitrogen 14, the other nitrogen 14. So N2 will, the mass become 14 plus 14, 28. So the gram molecular mass for N2 is 28 grams. So the mass of this much number of particle is 28 gram. So what will be the mass of one molecule of nitrogen? That is 28 divided by this. So we'll be getting the value 4.65 into 10 raised to power minus 23 gram. So let us talk about the next one, that is calculate the mass of one molecule of water. We are all familiar with the molecule, that is water. As water is a molecule, and 1 mole of a molecule consists of this much number of particles. So the mass of this much number of particles is equal to 18 gram. So 18 gram is not the mass of one molecule. It is the mass of 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules of water. Therefore, we can say the 18 gram is the gram molecular mass. Here we are talking about molecules, so we have to take gram molecular mass, that is 18 gram. Now 18 gram is the mass of 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules. So what will be the mass of one molecule? That is 18 divided by this value. So we'll be getting, that is 2.99 into 10 raised to the power minus 23 gram. When we do the calculation, then we'll be getting this value. So you can imagine that the mass of molecule is this much low value, that is 10 raised to the power minus 23 gram, means it is very small number. So that much small is the molecule, you can imagine from this value itself. The next one is calculate the mass of 100 molecules of sucrose. The formula of sucrose is given here, that is C12H22O11. Here also we are talking about molecules. So we have to take gram molecular mass, that is gram molecular mass is equal to 342 gram. How we got this value 342? When we take this formula, that is C12H22O11, when we find out the molecular mass as we have done in the previous video, that is the mass of atomic mass of carbon into 12 plus atomic mass of hydrogen into 22 plus atomic mass of oxygen into 11. When you solve this one, you will be getting 342 gram. So what is the gram molecular mass for sucrose? That is 342 gram. So this much number of atoms, this much number of molecules, that is 6.022 10 raised to 23 molecules of sucrose, its mass is, that is 342 gram. That is a mass of 6.022 10 raised to 23 molecules. The mass is 342 gram. So the question is, you have to find out for 100 molecules. So let us find out first for one molecule. How much will be the mass for one molecule? That is 342 divided by this. We'll be getting mass for one molecule of sucrose. But in the question it is asked for 100. So you have to multiply with 100. So we'll be getting the value, that is 5.68 into 10 raised to power minus 20 grams. So from this problem, what we can conclude that whenever we are talking about an atom, we have to consider its gram atomic mass when we are talking about 1 mole of that atom. When we are talking about the mass of 1 mole of a molecule, at the time we have to take a gram molecular mass. So this problem is over here. We'll be discussing next problem. Calculate the number of molecules in a drop of water weighing 0.05 gram, and the atomic mass is given here. Hydrogen is 1, oxygen is 16. So in this problem, actually 0.05 gram of water is given to us, and the question is asked that how many number of water molecules are present in it. So let us find out the answer for this one. So here we are talking about molecule. So we have to consider gram molecular mass, that is equal to 18 gram for water. How we got this value 18 gram? That is the mass of hydrogen, 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. That is 2 hydrogen means mass of 1 hydrogen is 1. So 1 into 2 atoms are there, plus 16, we got 18 gram. So this is the gram molecular mass of water, 18 gram. So as we know that 18 gram of water contain this much number of particles, that is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules. Why? Because 18 gram is the mass of 1 mole of water molecule, and 1 mole of a substance contain this much number of molecules. So 18 gram of water contain this much number of molecule. So what will be the 1 gram? 1 gram will be this value divided by 18. But we are finding out for 0.05 gram. So we have to multiply with 0.05 gram. So we'll be getting that is 1.62 into 10 raised to power 21 molecules.